Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday night basketball. It's going to be the New York Knicks.
The Hawks play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from White?
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
Last outing for Atlanta, unsuccessful. The loss to Charlotte at the Time Warner Cable Arena. That one was real close, too. They lost by just 2 points.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at the foul line.
Not to mention some ham and turkey.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Doc Rivers for a minute, and he said a big factor in this game will be how well they're able to handle Kyle Lowry. He admitted being a fan of his game, saying he's a tough athletic guard who really competes. Defense, rebounding, attack the paint, he'll take it to you. We've got to be ready to match his motor and his aggressiveness. Kevin, are they up to it?
And thank you, Doris. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Kicks it out to Paul. The dish to Gordon. Pass to Ivy. Lock at 6. Gordon. The Hawks working the ball around. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Hawks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Well, this is something they'd like to improve, guys. About 72% on their free throw percentage for the season.
Guys, we haven't seen the type of numbers out of them at the line that we've come to expect, especially after last season.
Both free throws good from Powell. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Lowry. Back to Allen. He's against Williams. The jump hook. That's good from Allen on the assist by Lowry. Allen's got his first 2 points of the night.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Williams kicks to Ivy. Gordon with a screen on White. Here's Ivy. White covering. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, for the New York Knicks, they coming off a good outing against the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Here's Ivy. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. White the pass to Lowry. Kicks to George. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Paul gets a screen from Powell. Passes it to Ivy. Back to Paul. Now the feed to Gordon. Paul, Lowry covering. Here's Ivy, and it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I went straight at the defender. It didn't seem to bother him at all.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Mike gets the screen from George. Fires the 3. Here's Allen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And his free throws are only going in at about a 72% rate this season. Not a terrible number, but something that could definitely improve.
That free throw, no good. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Williams, a screen on George. That's a 2 from Paul. No luck. And New York the other way now. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Well, they rolled them in that game, and it was mostly due to the big rebounding advantage they had.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Lowry from outside. Rebound by Williams.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
Ivy dishes to Gordon. Left side, Gordon. Paul kicks to Ivy. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ivy's got 8 points. Steve just mentioned the rebounding edge in that last game, Clark, and it really was a big one.
Kevin, I mean, they were in complete control of the boards, and there's no question that was the overriding factor in the game.
Lowry inside the line. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Ivy passes to Paul. He kicks it to Ivy. The Knicks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game up. Right side, White. Back to Lowry. From outside the arc. There's the bucket. Good. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Paul dishes to Williams. Ivy launches it. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. And George, here we go. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as with any timeout at this part of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical. It's been fast. It's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
The Hawks trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Ivy kicks to Paul. Dishes it to Ivy. From outside, off the mark. New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. New York moving it around. Allen passes to White. Feeds to George. Number 51, defended by Ivy. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Number 51. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
The finger will finish at the bucket. Ivy's got 10.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
The Knicks leading by 4. George with the screen on Paul. Here's Sexton. The rejection by Paul. He feeds it to Ivy. Kicks it out to Paul. There's the pass to Ivy. And White with the block. And he gets it back. Goes back up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Over the last month, we'll take a look at where the Hawks rank in the NBA stats. 10th and lowest turnovers per game. 11th in blocks. And they're in the top half of the league in getting steals as well. Not bad, but could be better.
No, they're a smart team. We talked about those few turnovers, and that's the number that really stands out to me when you go down that list of stats. They're smart. They don't take a lot of crazy gambles. They try to work the ball around the perimeter, get it inside when they can, and get the best shot every time down the floor.
And the best if good.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And a new group in for the Knicks. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. In the third spot, the Hawks.
Yeah, this team's success has always been tied to their rebounding. Just a physically dominant club.
The Knicks with the lead. They set the screen. And it's good.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Porter with it. Averaging 9 points per contest. Pass to Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
And that one's good. He has 5. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closer. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. We'll take a look at the Hawks. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, the Knicks, 2 spots down.
You know, right now for the Knicks, they've surprised a few people this season. It was hard to tell what direction they'd go in, but no doubt they're on the right track.
Yeah, things are falling their way this season, Clark, and it's good to see. They made a few subtle changes to the roster over the summer, and most people didn't really think too much of it, but those moves have paid off. I mean, they're having a good season.
Here is Porter after the made shot from Bradley.
I got him.
Porter kicks to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Matt. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
And that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Here's Bogdanovich. 23 points for him the last game again. It's stolen by Bradley. Outside Thomas. Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. .32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Bradley. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Alex Len picks one up. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He misses the free throw. Second free throw. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mack. He's guarded by Thomas. Count that one.
Good defense, but now love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Sexton, guarded by Porter. Sexton. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Now Porter. Here's Bogdanovich. And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks lead by 9. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Tune in Thursday.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hands.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Porter dishes to Mack. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Here's what the schedule says for the New York Knicks and what it looks like. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw good. Mack. The Knicks making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And Mack drops them both. The Knicks leading by 7. The dish to Hayes. From deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but in an instant, he lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And Steve, he's also got a full arsenal of moves in the post. I mean, you can't believe how many tricks this guy has up his sleeves. He's full of them.
And the Knicks making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Lowry passes to Thomas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Mack. 14 points from him the last game again. Now Lowry. He passes it to Hayes. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 11. And Mack kicks to Porter. Double by Hayes. Passes it to Porter. Here's Bogdanovich. Trips in the tray. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Now here's Hayes, defended by Mack. New York moving the ball around. Here's Portis. Rebounded by the Hawks. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mack. He sinks the 11-footer. Mack's got his 2nd bucket of the night. The Knicks leading by 6. There's the pick. Double team on Thomas. Number 11. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Well, right here, Kevin, we can get a look at New York and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. 6th in rebounding. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at right there with all those numbers you talked about, Clark. Well, this is a team that really tries to be physical, and when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break.
So it's the Hawks now. After the missed 3 from Thomas. Here's Mack. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Porter. His first shot coming late, and he gets the jumper to drop. Porter's got his first basket of the night. The Knicks leading by 4. Outside Lowry. The feed to Hayes. For 3. Kept alive by New York. The Knicks making a switch here. The Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Mack, averaging 6 points per contest. Williams, a screen on Thomas. Mack, good.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
The Knicks shooting 43% from the floor. New York calls timeout.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. He kicks to Hayes. Dishes to Thomas. Tries to snap the cold streak. And too long on the shot.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Working on Hayes. Fade away. The Knicks pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
Some good matchups out there. And that Washington Wizards game definitely worth checking out.
Atlanta with the ball. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Williams dishes to Mack. Feeds it to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gordon. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Good job using his speed advantage to create the separation he needed for the shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Plays right there at about 71% from the line this season. Probably somewhere below where he'd like to be.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Lowry with the ball. He has 5. Hooked away. He feeds it to Mack. Pass to Gordon. He dishes it to Mack. Kicks it to Porter. Outside Gordon. 6 to shoot. Porter. The Hawks working the ball around. Williams, that's good. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, it looks like despite the injury he's got, he's still able to deliver, and that's what he's showing us right now.
Portis, defended by Gordon. Here's Portis. Drops in and off the fadeaway.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
And here's Atlanta. They're on a 16-6 run. Gordon kicks to Porter. Back to Gordon. Porter passes to Hayward. Hayward off the pick from Gordon. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here's the screen. Thomas kicks to Lowry. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Porter dishes to Matt. Good D by Thomas.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Number 11. And it's off the back rim. No good.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Matt. 8 points for him. Porter, he's guarded by Thomas. Williams passes to Matt. Gordon with a screen on Lowry. Matt, no luck.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Now, here's Thomas, averaging 10 points per contest. Count the bucket. 8 points for Kyle Lowry. The Hawks leading. And here's Porter. From 10 feet out. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws.
You know, Lowry is playing well. He has 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
And a new group in for the Knicks. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
To the inside, here's Bogdanovich. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. 6th in shooting percentage. 6th in fewest turnovers per game. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
Now, they've shot the ball pretty well. You talked about that field goal percentage. And I think it just shows that they're playing well together, they're playing hard, and they're playing well at both ends of the floor. Because in order to have a good field goal percentage, you have to play good defense as well.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hayes is checked in. The Knicks shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to White. Shoots it. Heads to the corner and buries it. And the Knicks lead by 1. The Hawks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Ivy kicks to Gordon. Ball left side. Nice shot from the wing. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
This could be a back-and-forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Now here's Hayes. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. George with a screen on Gordon. Number 51, defended by Gordon. Number 51, it's rebounded by Powell. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside Gordon. The 10-footer. Addition out to Powell. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
New York trailing.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
Hayes dishes to White. Pass to Hayes. New York moving the ball around. Here's the floater. That's good. The Hawks have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Paul kicks to Gordon. Left side Gordon. The feed to Ivy. They get it back. Here's Paul. Oh, he knocks it in. A beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's out in Indiana.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. You have to like what we're seeing from Ivy.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
We've got Williams, and it's Paul in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. The Hawks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks trailed by 4. Back to Allen. Number 51, defended by Powell. Outside for George. No good on the triple.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Here's Ivy. With the lead pass. Paul outside. He kicks it to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. 4th, Kyle Lowry.
Some remarkable shooters in that group, guys. And you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent, patient players.
Precisely. I mean, when you watch any of them, nothing's forced. I mean, it's good, smart shot selection, simple basketball. But that being said, don't take anything away from their natural ability to flat out bury that jumper. They can do that too.
Knicks trail by 7. Now with the screen for Lowry. The 3 from George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Ivy passes to Gordon. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Dishes it to Lowry. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Ivy kicks to Gordon. Ivy. Back to Gordon. And the pass to Ivy. Clock at 6. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Allen. Knicks trail by 4. Lowry dishes to White. Lands the shot with nobody near him. White's got his second bucket. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Gordon. 9 points in the game so far. He passes to Ivy. Pocket 4. Tries again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That free throw missing. That one is no good.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half. Hey, pick up left.
Feeds it to White. For the lead. Gets it to go. White's got 5 points in the quarter. Clark and Steve, either side has relented a bit in this back and forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
That's all building towards what could be a great finish. This will be fun to watch.
Paul passes to Gordon. He feeds it to Ivy. Gordon. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 13.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Oh, we got a moment here. Let's look at the last month and the Knicks and how they ranked in the NBA. 5th in field goal percentage. 7th in rebounding. And they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
Now, to me, this game comes down to one thing, and that's creating high percentage shots time and again. And Clark, you talked about that field goal percentage. That's an impressive number. So this is obviously a very well-coached team. They play hard. They play together. And when they're shooting the ball well like they have been, they're tough to beat.
For the Hawks, Lenz checked in for Williams. And it's Bogdanovich in for Gordon. Here's Sexton. Offline with his 3.
How it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Ivy. He's got 13. And it's off from 3-point range. Sexton, defended by Paul. Outside, White. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Here's Ivy, defended by George. Shoots it up, and it's sent back by George.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Back to White. The 3 ball. Gets the bucket. White's got 8 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Outside, George. He dishes it to White. Sexton, defended by Paul. Here's Sexton. The rejection by Paul. That's good. Paul's got 7. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Sexton, defended by Paul. Gets it to go. 10 points for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Len. Kicks it to Ivy. Lays up the pick. Pass to Paul. Here's Bogdanovich, defended by George. Here's Powell, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
And here are the Knicks now. I gets the screen from George. That one wide left.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Ivy with the bucket. And now a three-point Hawks lead.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Now here's White. 10 points for him. And here's George for three. Gets it to go. George has got 15 points.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Here's Paul. He has 7. They get it back. A rim is shaken.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive board. This is not about ability as much as it is design.
And that Clark and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Here's Ivy. He's got 15. Powell kicks to Ivy. Shoots the three. No good.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
From deep, George cannot hit.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Well, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Paul outside. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the game.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Here's the dish to George. That doesn't go either for George.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off. And that's his forte. Finding that angle and then aggressively attacking the rim.
And here are the Knicks now. Following the basket by Chris Paul. That doesn't go either for George.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Allen, right side. Back to George. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Trying to get back on track. That drops. He's got 13.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
The Hawks leading by 3. Paul gets a screen from Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Paul dishes to Ivy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For the tie. And it was counted and fallen by top line. And we just finished the third quarter.
This Thursday.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Lowry. He's out there with White. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward.
A good quarter for White. He's got 10 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
Well, and because of that, there's now a serious intimidation factor working in their favor.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. The Hawks leading. Paul passes to Powell. The feed now to Gordon. And George with the block. Ivy kicks to Paul. Gordon with a screen on Lowry. Paul dishes to Gordon. The pass to Ivy. Back to Gordon. Tries a three. Good. And the Hawks lead by 4. Here's Lowry. Number 51, defended by Powell. Releases. White, good. White's got 12 points in just the second half.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Here's Ivy. Paul outside. He kicks it to Ivy. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, George. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Ivy. Paul, now recovering. Dishes to Williams. Paul, lock at 6. Here's Ivy, and it's blocked. But he stays with it. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Knicks trail by 4. Lowry passes to White. Back to Lowry. New York moving the ball around. Outside, White jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Gordon goes in. Fades and shoots. And that one's good. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. First free throw is good. And the Knicks making a change here. And both free throws good for White.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Now here's Gordon. On target with the open look. White left side. Here's Portis. Misses off the right angle.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And Matt kicks to Hayward. He passes to Matt. Shoots a 3. Gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 7. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Lowry with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Up and in on the layup.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
Here's Matt. Gordon dishes to Matt. 3 pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Watch outside!
Shoots off the step back. And off the glass. That one's good. And that's 12 points for Kyle Lowry. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Paul, right side. Feeds to Matt. Off target with his 3. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Number 11. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Matt. Gives him the lead pass, and it's blocked by Bradley. Here's the screen. White drives in. Here's Portis. But they recover it. Back to Lowry. He feeds it to Bradley. Working on Williams to take the lead. Kept alive by New York. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Knicks making a switch here. So Bradley nails both of them.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Allen's checked in for Bradley. Now here's Paul. Looking to end the run. Ivy. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Here's Ivy. There's a screen. Looking to end his cold spell.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, and at least as I look at it.
Well, he's been pretty safe with the ball for the most part. In fact, that's his first turnover, guys.
Get open! Get open!
Pass to Paul. Kicks to Ivy. Wide open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ivy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just 2 makes on 7 shots this quarter, and he just looked lost out there in the fourth. It's obvious he doesn't have any confidence right now.
Now here's White. Pass to Allen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 5.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to try something right. That one goes. Come. Ivy's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's his second three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
Number 51, defended by Park. And there's the rejection. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Paul to 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's gutsy. That's what I really respect about him. Seems like the more pressure there is, the more he enjoys the moment. So he is the guy you want taking the big shot at the end of the game.
And you know what else, Steve? Watching him run the pick and roll is like watching poetry in motion. I mean, this guy has that basic play down pat. He's unstoppable when he runs it.
Allen, that's short off the rim. The Hawks leading. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for New York. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. against Paul. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And Allen with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. George with the ball. Here's White. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. White's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Here's Ivy. White covering Williams. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of two is good. That ties the game up.
That miss at the line might stick in his craw for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
New York calls timeout.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if he can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
.132 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry kicks to George. Pass it to Allen. Back to George. New York moving the ball around. And Allen backs in. And the Knicks good for two. Boy, that was a big shot.
And that one just flattened this crowd, Kevin.
Yeah, nothing you can do as a fan after a shot like that. Just shake your head.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. Ivy passes to Paul. The dish to Williams. The feed to Powell. The pass to Ivy. The three. Good. Ivy's got 25 points.
That's more like it. It's 9 points for him coming off 3-pointers in this half.
Outside, White. Number 51, defended by Powell.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
Here's Williams. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And Atlanta has possession. It's a 1-point game. Left side, Williams. Left side, Williams. Kicks it out to Paul. 6 to shoot. The second chance effort. Money!
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 15 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
Lowry dishes to George. He nails it, and we're tied up.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The score is knotted at 90. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Paul Ball against Lowry, and it's Paul penetrating. It's off.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a two-point ball game.
That is delivering into play. Just one more stop is all they need.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.
Thanks for joining us. Get ready for the NBA here on 2K Sports. Wednesday night.
The setting, Boston, Massachusetts, as we take a look at the lovely skyline of downtown. It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Detroit Pistons. It's Wednesday night basketball live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan in the booth, as always, with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And, guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Simmons?
Yeah, especially at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. Let's see how many times he steps into a passing lane and comes up with a steal tonight, because he's just a major force at that end of the court.
And he is a persistent defender, too, Steve. I mean, even if he gets caught behind on the break, he'll bust his behind to get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
DeMar DeRozan is out with the injury. Tough loss there.
Well, since the last game when we saw him leave with that injury, the news appears to have gone from bad to worse, guys, and that's terribly disheartening. The speed of that young player, man, we're going to miss that, and he could be out a long time.
Yeah, so sad. I mean, I was not anticipating that news. I love watching this guy play. So talented. So this is really a worst-case scenario for him and his team. Let's just hope that his rehab goes well and that he's back on the court before too long.
Just 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the night. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Suggs. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. It seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And it's blocked by Noel. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Kispert, there's the triple. They get it back. Simmons kicks it to Noel. Pass to Bagley. Backs him down. Lets it go from deep. Noel. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. The Pistons making a change here. Simmons passes to Noel. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the three. It's Clark with the rebound. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road. Maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Noel kicks to Simmons. The Pistons working the ball around now. Now here's Noel, guarded closely. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Yeah, that last matchup was really a tough game. And I thought the difference was they got some scoring from their bench, and they needed it. But that depth really was the issue.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. As Steve alluded to, Clark, the previous matchup wasn't decided until the final moment.
Yeah, I recall that being a fantastic game, and one of the great things about it were those unlikely heroes from off the bench.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
Gentlemen, he's looking for them to come in and tie the season series at 2 games apiece, and he wants their big men to be that front line in both senses of the phrase. He said, we know they can provide a big-time presence inside, shot blocking and everything else. I think the rest of our guys feed off of that. Kevin, we'll see if their front court can give them the boost they're looking for.
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Yeah, and early is the key word there, Kevin. If they can string together some stops right away, I think it'll really set the tone.
Which is just what they're going to be after, guys. They'd love to turn this into a defensive battle.
He passes to Simmons. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Down low. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Pistons leading by 6. Feeds to Noel. Passes it to Simmons. Kispert. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3, and the shot is good.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. 0. Defended by Bagley. Shot's good. He has 5.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches. That's how you watch it.
He feeds it to Noel. Another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Suggs. 0. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. Pistons leading by 8. Now the pass to Bagley. Kispert. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Number 30. And it's sent back by Simmons. From the baseline. And Detroit again with the bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
So it's the Celtics now. It's a 10-point game. Busted. No good that time either.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line. Maybe.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 13. That's good.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
There's a screen. Number 41. Another three for Detroit.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
And so it's Boston with it. All alone. Plumlee with the rebound.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
The dish to Simmons. Pistons passing it around. Baseline jumper. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Pistons lead by 15. And here's Boston. Fultz defended by Simmons. And the shot is good. He's got 10.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Backs him down. Reddish dishes to Simmons. A reverse. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, he's a very sneaky defender. That's something I really like about him. You've got to be careful if you have the ball, know where he is at all times, because he's got a knack for getting a hand on the ball and knocking it loose.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look.
The Celtics making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And he's good on the second. And so it's Boston with it. It's a 14-point game. Mobley defended by Plumlee.
I see him.
They set the screen. Such. And again, Boston with the triple.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
He kicks to Simmons. Number 41. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. .153 left here in the first quarter. He dishes it to Porter. 5 to shoot. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Porter's got his first 2 points of the night. Pistons leading by 9. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
You can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games now. 5th in scoring, 5th in rebounding, and they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And what impresses me most out of all those numbers you just talked about, Clark, is the points per game, because this is a team that has become very difficult to cover. They really cut hard. They set good screens. They get great ball movement. And because of the unselfishness and the floor spacing, they seem to get wide open shots time after time.
And Boston has possession after the basket by Detroit. 1:04 left to play in the first. Number 40. The shot misses. The Pistons go the other way with it.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
There's the feed to Simmons. Pass to Plumlee. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. The Pistons making a change here. Celtics trail by 11. Right side Jones. Goes up the baseline. And that's off the glass and in. Detroit's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Reddish misses the three. Kicks it to Porter. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here's Simmons. 1 second left. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Pistons ahead, up by 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Coming up.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
And it's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball, and as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Pistons. And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Detroit. Pass to Porter. The three. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
And it's rejected. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Feeds it to Morris. Number 45. All 3 off the mark. Pistons leading by 9. Passes to Simmons. Number 34. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And the Celtics making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Suggs defended by Simmons. He feeds it to Morris. Celtics passing it around. No good with the triple. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Simmons. Misses the layup. Celtics trail by 11. Suggs. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the free throws for him this year, he's making them at about a rate of 77%.
That's it.
Pistons leading by 8. Here's Simmons. 6 points for him. The pass to Tuck. Goes back up. And that one's good. Simmons got 8. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see at a game.
You know, at this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him the best.
Porter's checked in for Boston. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can drain free throws like this group can. Otto Porter Jr. is second.
That's a very confident group of players at the foul line. You know, we've seen a lot of guys at that size struggle from the free throw line. But these are good shooters here.
I want to check you on that now. Not all big guys struggle at the stripe, Steve. You're a little fella, but there are some excellent free throw shooting big men around. None more so than the group here.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
There's a good screen. Simmons passes to Tuck. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call. Went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. There's the bucket. Good. He's got 6.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And Boston has possession. They trail by 9 points. The dish now to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Suggs. He kicks it to Porter. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Porter's got 5.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Number 41. Number 34. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Suggs. And it comes off the rim with a high bounce.
Well, after knocking down 3 three-pointers last quarter, he's starting to lose the range a little bit.
He's covered by Smith. Here's Morris. Good on the shot. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. 4th in free throw percentage, 11th in rebounding. And as far as team scoring goes, they've struggled a bit. Top 20 in the league. There's room to get better there.
Yeah, you look at the free throw shooting, Clark. It's very impressive. They've been in the top 5, as you talked about, and it's a result of a lot of effort, a lot of concentration. And when you shoot them that well, then you gain confidence and you really start attacking the rim because you want to go to the free throw line to shoot.
Hits the bucket. He's got 6.
Well, he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
They set the pick. Noel with it. Now guarded by Porter. Dishes to Noel. He passes to Smith. Smith right side. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Smith's got his first bucket in this one. Suggs. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Pistons leading by 3. He dishes it to Noel. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Noel's got 10 points in the game.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Number 45. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. We take a look at the Pistons. They would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push. And, of course, the Boston Celtics. They're at the bottom of the conference.
Well, right now for the Celtics, they've had a disastrous season in a lot of ways. I mean, you can tell that by looking at their place in the standings. It's been ugly for them.
I don't know how this happened, guys. I really don't. This is a team that had plenty of talent. I think people genuinely thought it was a playoff club. But, boy, once things started to go wrong, man, they just went straight south. You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
How about this performance in the face of the injury? Playing through a lot of pain out there.
Fultz defended by Simmons. Five on the clock. And the Celtics making a change here. Suggs defended by Bagley. The feed to Clark. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
There's the pick. Now here's Noel. D right on him. Latrey. Another shot.
That's foul number 2 on him. They might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
The Celtics have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pistons leading by 3. Number 31, defended by Clark. Kicks it to Noel. Number 31, shot clock at 5. They get it back.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Full 24-second shot clock. Bagley the pass to Noel. Pass to Bagley. Number 31. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Yeah, nice body control there. Narrowly missing the shot. Would have been a three-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
The Pistons missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive number.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Fultz defended by Simmons and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
You got this, baby, yeah!
He's off on the first.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
And the Pistons making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Pistons leading by 4. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. Noel drains the three-pointer. Noel's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Inside. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 5 points so far. Detroit's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. There's Noel. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Pistons have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. The free throw off from Noel. Celtics trail by 7. 58 seconds left in the first half. Suggs kept alive. Stolen. It's up a three. No good. Boston's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Rebound, Detroit.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane. And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Number 30. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he's shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
No good on that one. And the Pistons making a change here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Feeds to Noel. Number 34. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so that brings the first half to a close. Pistons lead by 7. Make sure you stay tuned for the Sprint.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Coming to you for the Hawks.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Fultz. Suggs. Off target from outside.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
And for the Pistons, down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go. And the jumper is good. Pistons leading by 5. And Simmons kicks to Noel. Passes it to Simmons. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Kisper. And Boston with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Suggs. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Come on, easy boys, come on!
First free throw is good. The Celtics making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. Pistons leading by 4. Now Noel. He feeds it to Simmons. Number 34, defended by Clark. Here's Noel.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Full 24-second shot clock. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Fades. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts. You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Pistons have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. The first free throw is good. The Celtics making a switch here. So he hits both. Celtics trail by 6. Suggs. A three-pointer is right on target. 22 points for him. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Noel with it. 15 points in the game. The pass to Simmons. Kispert. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 11.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Fultz defended by Simmons. Suggs. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
But his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Pistons leading by 3. Noel dishes to Simmons. He kicks to Noel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Suggs, defended by Simmons. It's rebounded by Bagley.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
The dish to Noel. No good from outside.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Doubled by Noel. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, from the look on his face, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. He's going to come out of the game right now and get that thing checked out.
And the Pistons making a change here.
Come on, you can hit this.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Simmons passes to Noel. Reddish. Stripped it away. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. For the lead. The shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and take on the Magic. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
That's an important game for the Magic. I know their fans are hoping for a win.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Looking at the Pistons, Kevin, let's see how they performed over the last month in the NBA League rankings. 6th in rebounding, 6th in free throw percentage, and they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at right there with all those numbers you talked about, Clark. This is a team that really tries to be physical, and when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break.
Lets it fly, and he gets it to go from the corner. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Plumlee kicks to Noel. Reddish backing in. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. We're the bars in the action. Let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be scoring well at the same time. This club is really putting up big numbers.
Fultz defended by Simmons. 6 to shoot.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Here's Fultz. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And Simmons kicks to Plumlee. Dishes it to Noel. Shoots. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Gotta love this team's grit. After trailing early, they have fought all the way back here.
You know, they could have gotten down on themselves when they were down earlier, but I like the fact they never gave up, guys.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Some good numbers there for Noel. He has 15 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
First free throw is good. The Pistons making a change here. Both free throws good from Noel.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Number 40. And again, Boston with the triple. The Pistons trailing. Reddish. Shot denied. Zero. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here. Yeah, and he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see, and of course has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
Detroit's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Now here's Noel. Not a lot of room. Pass to Plumlee. Kispert. Pistons passing it around. Reddish. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it. The bump and the bucket.
Celtics trail by 3. Suggs. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing. That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
They set the pick. To stop the run. Rebound, Detroit.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Just 5 on the clock.
No luck. That's flat out embarrassing.
1:46 left in the third quarter. Pace bangs home the trifecta. He has 6. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. He dishes it to Simmons. Backing him down. Fader on the way. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Tipped. Clock at 6. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Number 31. Can't hit. And it's Boston the other way. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. The feed now to Simmons. Reddish. Kicks to Simmons. Beyond the arc. That's good. He has 6.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Off the screen. Offensive rebound.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just planks the open jumper.
Kispert. He passes it to Simmons. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pistons ahead, leading by 7. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Tune in this Thursday, February 16th. The Milwaukee Bucks go up against the Chicago Bulls. A Central Division battle. Make sure to catch it.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And for Detroit, they've got Bagley, and it's Simmons in at the point. They set the pick. Suggs. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Easy points, come on!
And the first one drops.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Good on both. Pistons leading by 7. And here is Noel. Pass to Tucker. Backing down. Shot from the wing. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
And for the Pistons, they've got Noel. And it's Todd in at the 3, the small forward. Number 30. And right through it goes. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And for the Celtics, Simmons passes to Bagley. Feeds it to Noel. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he makes the first. And the Pistons making a change here. Free throws good from Noel. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. On the court for the Pistons. Passes it to Clark. Nice ball movement by Boston. Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Bagley.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
And Simmons kicks to Noel. The 3. Noel's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Fultz. Rebounded by Simmons. Simmons got 8 rebounds in this game. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
He feeds it to Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now, he's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
And Simmons kicks to Noel. Noel gets the screen from Simmons. Takes a 3. Tries again. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. The Celtics making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics trailed by 14. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And now the Pistons fast break. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Suggs defended by Noel. Suggs off the left rim and out.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
And there's the pass to Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 18.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Trying his luck deep. Detroit with the rebound. Here's the screen. "11 feet away. Noel, wide open look. The offensive rebound. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Fultz, defended by Simmons. Tries to snap the cold streak. The shot is off. Pistons leading by 20. Kispert. He kicks it to Noel. Pulls up. The short one's on the money. Noel's got 11 in the second half.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Number 30. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now the dish to Simmons. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Noel missing. Celtics trail by 20. There's the pick. Number 30. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Pistons leading by 20. Now here's Noel. Kispert dishes it to Simmons. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 6. 6 feet out. Pass to Bagley. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. The Pistons have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Here's Simmons. He passes to Bagley. The shot will not go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. 22 is their biggest lead. He dishes it to Simmons. Kicks to Noel. And the shot is good. Noel's got 28.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Such a three-pointer off the mark. Pistons leading by 18. Simmons dishes to Noel. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Noel's got 13 points in just this quarter.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Fultz, and it's Boston with another. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're leading by 18. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And the Pistons making a change here. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the feed to Noel. 5 on the clock. Number 31. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Number 30, defended by Noel. Pass to Jones. From deep. No good. And Detroit the other way now. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Here's the screen. Now Noel. From past the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Feeds it to Porter. Three-pointer. No luck. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan Player of the Game.